Okay, I'm trying to do over. I'm going to see how this works. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'm going to see how this works. I've got two things going at the same time. I'm trying it. I've got the YouTube live stream going. At the same time, I got my podcast Anchor. Anchor's my podcast. One more time. Let me try that again. Anchor is the podcast platform that I'm using to create the traditional podcast where it's just audio podcast. And I'm hoping to have it where I've got it where you can get it on Spotify and Google Play, or not Google Play, Google Podcast. And what am I doing? Oh, this is Talk Emporium, for those of you who didn't know. I'm still on the uptake, aren't I? The name of this episode, Talk Emporium episode, which this is a podcast, for those of you who don't know. And again, anyway, what the podcast is about: encouraging people to have conversations, to start conversations, to just get together and talk and have fun. I'm not talking about arguing with anybody or fussing about anything or any like political arguments or anything like that. You want to have a discussion about politics, that's fine. But I'm not down for arguing about stuff and getting heated and all that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the world has just kind of forgotten what it means to sit down and just shoot the breeze, And I'm not trying to say that anybody's bad because they've forgotten that. I'm trying to say that there's been a lot of crap that's happened, and people have just forgotten how to just sit down and have a conversation with each other. And families are now, for a long time, but mostly now, both parents have to be working themselves stupid just to make ends meet because of COVID and all that kind of crud. And COVID is just, but that's why I thought, why did it say COVID? It didn't. Oh, anyway, I'm looking at the thing where, what is it called? Closed caption stuff. I'm making myself crazy with that. So let me just get rid of that for right now. Anyway, you all know what I mean. COVID. Stupid COVID. If it was a person, I'd have done punched it in the throat. Kicked its butt. I'm tired of it. I think COVID and everything else has taken control of everybody's lives. All the political unrest since 2016 and on. And it's just like, it seems like it's taking control of everybody's lives, just ruining everything and making things 20,000 times harder for people. And I'm trying to encourage people to just find some time, even if it's just a millisecond, to sit and say, hey, how are you doing? You having an okay day? How was school today? What did you learn? Yep, just something. Start the conversation and carve out time if you have to. Well, no, I'm not going to say quit your job. I'm not going to tell you to do that, but, some people might find that's basically about what they have to do in order to get time to breathe. But take time to do things, fun things, not spending money, because I know money's not something that everybody has right now. But I don't know, just go to the park with your kids. Let them run and play and you chill, or if you don't have kids, if you're like me, you don't have kids of your own, find some time to just chillax somewhere. say, okay, I know there's stuff needs to be done today, but you know what? It's my day off. I'm done. Taking a day off. So do that. Try that. De-stress is basically what I'm advocating. Is abdicating? I don't think that's the right word. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to say is you need to de-stress, decompress. Need to, as the character Van on the Reba show would say, you got to learn to let it go. Just let it go. And I know that's easier said than done. Believe me, I know that. Because, there's a lot of people in the world, like before COVID and all the madness, that were dealing with depression. And now, since COVID and all the madness, there's even more. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying I'm one of them. I'm one of you. Hey, I'm in this with you. And if you're suffering from not being able to talk, don't come to me. So I apparently don't know how to do it. If you're suffering from depression or anxiety or something like that, communicate. That's what this show's about. Communicate with people. Get some kind of communication line with somebody you like, somebody you can trust, somebody, just anybody. If you feel better going to somebody that's a total stranger and talking to them, just because hey, it don't matter what they say, they don't know me. They ain't going back to nobody I know. Heck, do it. Shoot, if you want, contact Talk Emporium. You can do it anonymously. I don't care. The email, if you want to do it via email, the Talk Emporium email is talkemporium22@gmail.com. And you can send it to us, and we will, I say we, but it's a one-woman show here. That's why it's so crazy. Okay. Now let me go back. Oh, the idea for the show. I think I need to come back to that. Again, the name of the show, this segment or show, is putting the cart before the horse. And I realized I was doing that. Because traditionally, when you say podcast, you think all you hear is your voice. You don't see their face. That's traditionally what you think of, is the voice. And I decided when I finally said, I'm going to pull the plug, I'm going to do this, I decided to start with the video. Then a couple of days ago, I was watching on YouTube, of all things, I was watching a Jimmy Kimmel show, and he had Jason Bateman on there, the actor, comedian, generally cool dude. He was on there. Excuse me. Yep, it's not going to stop. Not even if I'm just talking on the airwaves. It's not going to stop. The devil keeps trying to stop me. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. I ain't going to let it happen. I can't. I'm not going to. Nope. I'm going to do this real quick. Maybe if I can remember how to do this. I didn't write nothing. What do you think about that? Now my brain just went. Well, I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on just one second. I got to make this just a little bit bigger. There we go. Now I can. Really? You're going to do that to me? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to do both. I wasn't talking about that, was I? What was I talking about? Shoot. See, this happens a lot. because I'm a one-woman show and I'm clueless as to what I'm doing. Anyway, I was talking about Jimmy Kimmel Live. Now I'm back. I had Jason Bateman on the show, and he was talking about how his good buddies Will Arnett and Sean Hayes have a podcast. I was like, cool. I like every one of them. I like their work. I think they're funny. It's awesome. So I thought, I got to check that out. So I checked it out. And it was funny and awesome. It was. And it was amazing because they had started out the traditional way with just the audio stuff. Then they went on to video stuff. If my pea brain had gotten it right, I may have been, further along than I am. Because I'm sitting here saying, well, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing? I put my cart before my horse. And then I'm wondering why I keep smelling manure. That's why. That's why. Have you ever done that? Put your cart before your horse and then wonder why you keep smelling manure? I figured that out for you. I was the guinea pig, the hog. I don't care what you want to call me. I was. I was it. I admit it. I don't care. But like I said, I'm a one-woman show out here. I've had COVID, stupid COVID. It makes you stupid. It does. Some people will make it downright retarded. Anyway, that's bad. I shouldn't have said that. I take it back. Forgive me for saying such a thing. But I say but a lot. I do. And all that good junk. I'm from Kentucky. Can you tell? Yeah, I'm from the great state with the senator that said African Americans vote just like Americans. Dang it. Oh, that's a look. My hair's all kind of... I might want to tame that. Might want to tame that. Now, my senator. Yeah. Oh. We've been trying to get rid of him for a long time. Him and Rand Paul. Oh, for the love of God, please let there be somebody new. I don't care if it's Democrat, Republican, whatever. It's somebody different. Somebody better. And that's my political rant. I'm not going to say no more about the subject. If you want to talk about that subject, if you want to talk about politics, hey, come on. Come on. Come talk to me, baby. Hit the, if you're on YouTube and you're watching the video version, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and all that good nonsense. And hit that little bell. Because if you tap that and you click on that, what you want, there's like 3 different choices under that. That'll notify you when I do the next bit of madness. So you can be up to date. My voice is going to try to do that stupid thing again today. I don't know what's going on. What else can we talk about? Oh, yes, I was talking about how I put the cart before the horse. But I did. And I thought, maybe I need to go back and redo that. Or as we say in Kentucky, lick our calf over. So I am trying to do the traditional podcast with the audio stuff. At the same time, I'm doing the video podcast on YouTube. For the audio stuff, I'm using the Anchor platform. It's free. It's easy, which is what I need because this is not the smartest tech in the box. All right. I admit it. I mean, come on. The name of the show is putting my cart before my horse. So anywho, I figured that out. And now I'm trying this and see if it works. If it works, okay. Everything goes all right. Hallelujah. I'm in the game. In it to win it. And I will start putting out the audio stuff as soon as possible. Probably as soon as I get it done here. I can probably start throwing it up on, I know you can get it on Spotify and on Google Podcast right now. I don't know if there's going to be any other ones that you can do that with yet or not, but hey, check it out. It don't hurt to look. It don't hurt to look. The YouTube stuff, you can get it on YouTube anytime. You can go to the YouTube channel, Talk Emporium. Did I say that right? Yeah, I did. YouTube channel, Talk Emporium. And you can find the playlist under there for the Talk Emporium. And that'll be all the shows like this, podcast shows. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, none of them are good. I know they're not. But you know what? This is what you get. I mean, reality didn't come with a playbook. I wish it did, because I would be like, let me skip ahead a couple pages and figure out what I'm doing wrong. And I would again be putting the cart before the horse. So, things would be a lot different if I knew what I was doing. A lot different. But yeah, y'all come on down and check me out. Check out the podcast. You can do check out the video podcast on YouTube. And on the YouTube stuff in the description down below for the video, I have everything you need to know down there about the email, the different ways you can contact Talk Emporium or me. Oh, yeah. And the information on where to find that podcast that I was talking about that I saw with Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett. Now, on that one, I will tell you it's not something that I think kids should listen to, because they're guys and they do get a little colorful. We'll say that. But if you're an adult and it doesn't bother you, check it out. They're funny. It's funny. And some of the stuff they do is interesting too. Some of the stuff you find out on there is interesting. It's cool. I mean, it's worth checking out. If you're going to be trapped indoors due to stupid COVID, you might as well have something fun to listen to, right? Because, I mean, there's only so many reruns on TV you can watch before you just completely lose your mind. Pardon? So, check them out. I got a link in the description down below where you can find them. But you can find them on Spotify, on Google Podcast, because that's the two that I'm working with right now, and that's what I found them on. But, I'm pretty sure you can find them anywhere. I know you can find them on Apple Podcast because they talk about that a lot. So, yeah, check it out. It's cool. Another thing I want to mention while I'm on here is my niece and her husband are doing this whole thing. It's cool. It's awesome. It is not really sure how to describe it. A Facebook group, I'm going to say that, where, well, he calls it a better tomorrow today by 0.01%. Basically, what it means is just each day, changing just one little thing, one little, changing from when you go out the door and you see somebody you don't like, instead of flipping the bird or whatever, smile at them, throw them a wrench. They'll be like, what? She said, what? Huh? They smile at me? You never know. Kill them with kindness. See what I'm saying? That throw them entirely off their game. They will be so scared of you, they won't know what to do. They won't know what to do. They may even pee their pants, which is a bonus for you because you get to laugh at them. So anyway, try that. But yeah, that's what that whole Facebook group page is about. Just changing something a little bit here and there, a little bit here and there. He's encouraging people to make little changes. And I'm trying to encourage people to make conversation. See, kind of goes together. He's talking about changing stuff. I'm talking about changing stuff. Kind of works, don't it? But anyway, I would check them out. They're cool. He's got a lot of knowledge about a lot of stuff, and it was very interesting talking to him several times. But this pea brain don't hold very much. So, I can only do so much. I made a red mark on my head, didn't I? Oh, well. But yeah, check them out. That is called Better Tomorrow Today. And you can find it on Facebook groups. I've got the link for that in the description below on the YouTube. Also, they are doing 3D printing, actual 3D printing of stuff. And I've seen some of their stuff, and it's awesome sauce. Wish I could buy some. But, I got tumbleweeds in my bank account. I can't afford nothing yet. But I'm working on it. So check it out. I put a link to a ad of sorts of theirs for their 3D printing. So you can check it out and see what kind of stuff they have. It's cool. It's awesome stuff. They got some glow-in-the-dark stuff. Awesome. They got some, they've got like Easter egg stuff. They've got all kinds of things. Check it out. Check it out. You'll find something you like. And if you don't, fine. No harm, no foul. I'm not saying you got to do it. I'm just saying check it out. See what you think. Same with the podcasts. Check it out. See what you think. The Talk Emporium podcast, the audio version, I'm hoping will be up and running just about everywhere you can get podcasts. Soon. I'm hoping. But in the meantime, you should be able to find it on Spotify and Google Podcasts. Or if you want, send me a message on through the email, talkemporium22@gmail.com, or on, what is this thing called? YouTube. Drop me a comment in the YouTube page. Drop me a comment on Facebook in the Facebook group Talk Emporium. Drop me a comment anywhere. If you're family, you know how to get hold of me. So just say, hey, we want to see this or listen to this audio podcast. How do we get that? Because we don't have this or this. And I'll see if I can send you a link where you can link to it, and then you'll be able to listen to it. So yeah, just help a girl out. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. I'm not asking for anything from anybody except just talk about it, consider it, have a discussion. Try not to have heated discussions. I want people to just sit down and talk about things and get back to the way things used to be, where we had fun and we could do stuff together. And I know that because of COVID, a lot of people can't be together a lot of times because of stupid COVID. But if you can be together, if you can do stuff together, do it. Run. Do it. Take back your lives from stupid Corona. Take back your lives from that. Take back your lives from the just life-sucking, boring crap. And if you put your cart before your horse, try not to complain too much about the fact that you smell manure. This idiot finally figured that out. Finally did. So yeah, check it out. Check out this podcast. Check out the other podcast. The other podcast is SMARTLESS is the name of the other podcast, the one with Jason Bateman and Sean Hayes and Will Arnett. Check it out. And again, on that one, like I said, it's not something I would recommend for children. And if you're not somebody that is down with the whole, colorful talk, you might not like it. But if it doesn't bother you, check it out. Check it out. And what else can I tell you? I've told you about the traditional podcast going. I've told you about the video podcast going. Oh, yes. Last night I tried to do a podcast, the regular scheduled podcast, and something went wonky, like right in the middle of the stupid thing. And it just decided, okay, you're done. I was like, what? Huh? What? So this is going to replace that eventually when I get all this done. I'm going to put that in its place. And we're going to go from there. Yeah. So, what else can I tell you? Did I hit everything? Let's see. I talked about. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Trying to make sure mentally, which is hard to do when you're mental, that I went over everything with you. Because I put a lot of stuff in this thing this time. I went this time and got everything together before I started recording. I'm getting better, y'all. I'm getting better. Whereas before I would start recording and then be like, oh, here, let me get you that link. And that may be part of what screwed things up last night. I don't know. But, again, I say but. I've hopefully got that straightened out and my brain's working with me now instead of against me. And I got it going. And I got the live chat thing up, but because I wasn't sure this was going to work, I know I don't have anybody on here for the live chat, but you can do the chat thing like afterwards. It doesn't have to be live. And when I say come join me, I mean come join me in the comments. Come talk to me in the comments and things like that. You don't have to go live on video if you don't want to. If you want to, let me know. We will put it together. But for the most part, it's going to be just in the comments section is where you're going to be talking to me. So, and you can even, on that, it's got a thing where you can do it anonymously if you want to. So go for it. Just please, if you're going to talk, don't be mean. Okay? Don't be mean. And this is processing for some reason. It's cut off on me. Well, so that's that. And I will, in the video version now, saying thanks for being here if you were, even if it's after the fact. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. This is Talk Emporium Podcast. This version, the video version, is on YouTube page, Talk Emporium. That's where you can find us. You can also find Talk Emporium on Facebook group, Talk Emporium. You can find us on, we have a blog for Talk Emporium. What else? Now I'm working on the audio version of the podcast for Talk Emporium. And that should be up on Spotify and Google Podcast. And again, I put all this stuff in the description box down below. Thanks for being a part of this. If you just sat there and listened, cool beans. I hope you come back. If you really enjoyed it and you want to come back and you want to see it visually, or you want to, see the train wreck that is me, or you want to hear it, go to the different links that are down in the description box and you find us. Yeah. And just put, if you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell so it'll tell you when the next one's going to be up. So I don't have to keep remembering how to do that. I still will, but with the, the audio part, I do believe you can still do that with the audio part. That's why. I see why now. The audio thing shut off because it was 30 minutes. It won't go past 30 minutes. Okay, that's cool. But anywho, just, where was I? Oh, yes. The audio podcast, if you listen to that, please, I do believe they have a subscribe button on there. I think they got a like button. Yeah. I don't remember. I just started doing this stuff and I'm trying to get it all together. Slowly but surely, I'm fixing the cart horse situation. You see what I'm saying? But yeah. Pardon, excuse me. No, devil, you're not getting me. Anyway, thank you for watching Talk Emporium, if you were watching. Thank you for listening to Talk Emporium, if you were listening. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Hit notification things so you can be notified of the next episode. And I hope you have a wonderful Sunday afternoon, as it is Sunday afternoon, the 30th of January. And I hope you come back. I really do. And I hope COVID stays the flip away from you. If it don't, tell me. I will come and I will punch it in the face. I will punch it in the face. Y'all have a wonderful night, a day, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you're watching or listening. Have a great time. Bye-bye. Oh, there we go.